Have you ever been in a place where you do not really know how to think anymore? You are kind of questioning things that you've been doing, things that you want to do, you're uncertain about making decisions, anything like that? Well, that is currently where I am. This video is all about feeling lost, and that is what I want to talk about today. What is going on YouTube? My name is Rossmann and you are watching Tross Films. This is a video that I wanted to share because I haven't actually said anything since my previous video, which, if you've been following me, has been about 2 weeks ago. Around the time of my birthday, which was May 7th, there have been a lot of numerous things that have been kind of going on that have really kind of taken me back to where I am now. The majority of them are all personal things that are kind of going on where I'm extremely just hitting a point where I feel lost. I feel lost in the direction that I'm trying to go in. I'm feeling very uncertain about where I want my next chapter to be. I took a while producing my last video, which was all about living through 24 years of life and making it to where I am now. And now that I'm 25, there is so much more that's ahead of me, and there's a point where in my life right now where I want something different, and I know that what I'm doing right now isn't healthy, and I'm living a life where I'm questioning what I'm doing a lot. And I read a quote by Henry David Thoreau. He said, "Not until we are lost do we begin to understand ourselves." I am trying to understand myself in the direction I want to take my next life. I'm not really going to go into detail in this video specifically about the reasons why. I think the biggest thing that I'm trying to do right now is to figure myself out, is take a step back from a lot of things that I'm doing. I have been overthinking and overanalyzing everything. That's a tendency I always do, but too much to the degree that I feel like I'm becoming completely encapsulated in a bubble of this thought process. I'm always just like, I feel so drained mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm only thinking about basically the same things, and it's driving me insane. I'm living a life where I don't feel like I'm living, and I just feel very confused about what I'm doing. I feel like a lot of my days are just going by. I feel like I'm doing things I don't remember doing, and I just feel like I'm kind of drifting. I'm at a point where it's kind of like limbo, and I'm uncertain about that next direction. So how in the world does somebody go about changing this? Well, I feel like the only big thing is to change like the lifestyle, and that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out of what I wanted to do. So, and I think that's kind of the big thing here is that I'm not sure. I'm trying to take a step back, and one thing that I know will kind of benefit me is getting away from Minnesota, from getting away from where I'm being here, from getting away from work and things like that, and that is traveling, and that's something that I'm very grateful for. I've always noticed that traveling really helps with my mental health because it makes me get out of my normal routine. It makes me think differently because I'm in a different setting, because there are other things that are taking my attention that are off of what I normally do. And when I'm doing something completely different, interacting with different people, I feel like I start living more presently. And when I feel like, the big thing with me is I think that when I don't think about it, that's when I actually start realizing what I actually want and what I actually can kind of try to find some certain understanding of something. And so I really like that quote by Henry David Thoreau about like trying to understand yourself when you feel lost. But I think I do that best when I'm not thinking, which is really hard for me naturally and just with everything of who I am. So I'm really hoping that this will help just getting away. So I will be in Maine this upcoming week for bachelor party, which I am very much looking forward to, and it'll be a nice change of pace. There are some exciting announcements that I do want to talk about, but it's just I didn't feel like it was comfortable for this in particular just because of what's been going on inside me. It's been very personal, and there's been a lot of things. And so that's kind of where I'm going to leave this video. Not much to it than that. So I will talk to you on my next adventure. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your watch. It really does mean a lot, and I'll catch you in my next adventure. Peace out from the rich air. Watch out.